Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of GenrePlay. We're back with our group. We're going to do the second part of our Daggerheart playtest. I think we've changed. We're in a new version of the rules, right, Greg?
Yep, we are. Actually, I should have probably looked
Even
before we
more
started,
confusing
but
than the previous ones.
a little. We're on 1.5 beta now. It is actually the last beta before they release the actual book. Whenever they release it, it's going to be months from now. So this is going to be the last version that we'll get as part of the beta. But they said you can use it forever if you want. So here we are. So at least now the rules hopefully won't change after this until they release the actual main product. So that's a benefit because the rule changes have been quite dramatic in some ways.
Yeah, they have. All right. Well, I'm excited for us to get down. Oh, Sandra, your character's name isn't updated. I just now noticed. You get the Call of Cthulhu name on there.
Suddenly, Odessa shows up.
Yes, it's Smithy.
Someone need a horseshoe?
Oh my God, you're all Cthulhu monsters. I gotta kill you all.
Yeah.
Zombies everywhere.
Odessa goes back to the other campaign with no sanity.
You got different heads.
Alrighty.
I love
Now
that.
we're ready.
Yeah. I have this one. It doesn't fit.
Nice.
It's only half a hat.
Yeah, no. I was really cheap on the plastic for my 3D printer on it. But anywho. We ready?
All right. I'm ready. Everybody else ready for Daggerheart? Should we
Okay.
Do we need to tell we're playing the pre-gen characters or small variations?
Yes, we are playing the pre-gen characters. We just before we went live, we went through all the changes with 1.5 with those characters. And we're doing the quick start campaign. So anyone can follow along within either going to daggerheart.com, getting the material, or going to demiplane.com. And it's all up there as well. Digitally. So yeah. To go over where we left off. Ooh. You all were sent on a mission from the king of the land, who sounded like Sean Connery, sending Marlowe Fairwind out to deliver a package to the Whitefire Arcanist. The Whitefire Arcanist is found within the... I forgot the name of the town. Husk is found in the town of Husk in the Sablewoods. You all went out as part of delivering the package. You ran into a cart that had been turned over, which apparently was part of an ambush where you got ambushed by these little thicket frog-like thief people. You all were able to fight them off, and before the reinforcements came, you made your way past that cart. Kari was able to finally shove it aside, and you all made it to Husk. Within Husk, you tracked down the Whitefire Arcanist to a little hanging tree up on a hanging house up on a tree. Getting the attention, you came down and he opened up the package that was delivered by the king from the king, and found that it was actually the crest that protects the town itself from invaders coming into the town. So, prospect sending that with you all and leaving the town defenseless. But nonetheless, it's what they did. And the Arcanist realized that it was sent so that he can restore the wards that keep all the evil creatures in Sablewoods out of the town. You saw these little totems that had dwarven carvings on them that keep creatures out. But unfortunately, it had been weakening, and he needed that crest in order to recharge it. So he took you out to a big open area. The Sablewoods are thick. You never see the sky, but in this big open area, finally, you can see the sky. It's a weird plains-like area in the middle of this forest. And it is a place of magic where the Whitefire Arcanist can finally recharge the protective boundary of Husk. But he said that it will take some time to start, and once it starts, it's going to potentially get dangerous, and he asked you all to protect him. However, it did take an hour to start. You all did some resting and got all your HP and stress removed and armor slots back and all that kind of jazz. And the Arcanist, the Whitefire Arcanist, who's on a platform where he has this crest, where he's using it to do this ritual. He's lifted up into the air with some flowing magic. Just to remind you, the Arcanist is this old-looking fairy, which in this system are like bug-like creatures with antenna and wings and stuff. And he's lifted up in the air, and finally, the Arcanist lets out a shrill cry as he says, "The keystone has finally responded. Quickly, surround me. The ritual must begin, or we'll lose the pathway. Hooray!" His body begins to glow brighter and brighter, still as his eyes roll backwards into this head. And the entire carriage that he was on, if you remember, he brought the carriage with you, it lifts up off the ground slightly, only about a foot. You hear an unearthly cry from the woods. Where do you all want to actually be? So right now you have a big open area. And in the center of the area is the Arcanist with the crest that's now lifted up in the air. Other than that, it's just a big open area. So do you all want to be anywhere specific? Does someone want to be on the carriage with him that's being lifted up in the air? Does someone want to be on the outskirts, or where do you want to be?
I think I want to be on the carriage with him because I'm more of a range fighter, so I can stay near him and try to shoot any targets that come in. Is what I'm thinking.
All right. What about Marlowe?
I'm thinking
Just because
range.
I got it ready.
Huh?
I can start drawing it out too, since I have it ready here.
Yeah. Give us a visual here.
Oops. So it's a big open area. It's basically shaped like that. In the middle, you have the cart with the crest. You have the Arcanist. We'll make him a yellow. Hopefully you can see this. In the center there, doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's Pictionary.
On the outskirts is thick woods. And inside the circle is completely plains. No trees grow here. It's actually a little eerie. I think you said that Varix wants to be on the cart with him.
Yep.
What about Kari and Marlowe?
I guess I'll be on the ground near the carriage.
Okay, so maybe you're right here.
I think I don't want to be on the ground, but at the same time, you know what? Yeah, I'll be on the carriage too.
So as you take your positions, you feel a rumble on the ground as suddenly a skeletal hand bursts out of the ground and pulls itself out, the dirt sloshing off of it. You see it again and again and again as 4 ancient skeletons emerge from the ground, rusted swords in hand, disturbed by the forces of magic being used by this Arcanist. In the distance as well, you see at the tree line these wraiths, black, some semi-translucent, hover into the field. So, also as part of this encounter, there is a countdown that starts at 8. That we'll see how that interacts with the encounter as we go. So, let me draw this up. I'll make them red. So the skeletons seem to appear here. They just surround the thing like that. And then these wraiths appear from either side. 2 of them. I have no fear, so I can't go first. So who wants to do something first as they see this?
Do we, world-wise, do we know anything about skeletons and race in this world, like weaknesses or anything?
Roll a knowledge.
Where do we roll for that?
If you roll 2d12 and you add your knowledge bonus, it's at the top right of your character sheet.
Ooh. It's definitely good. So I got 20 total of hope. My first
You
one
get a
was
hope.
12. I was like, yes.
We add the
20 is
two
pretty good.
12s together. Is that what we do?
You do.
Okay.
And just let me know which was higher, the hope or the fear.
I got 18 with fear.
Ooh.
I got
18 fear.
15, but I rolled 2 7s. They're equal.
That's a crit. So that means it's always maximum when you get a crit, and if they're both equal. So that is the best result you can get.
Oh, really? I thought I was going to get penalized.
You get a hope when you crit like that. You get a hope, and you get to clear stress if you had one, which I don't think you do.
Cool.
Can I spin the 3 hope I have now to go ahead and increase my evasion?
Sure.
For now? Okay, so I'll get a +1. Sweet.
Yep, you get a +1. That's one of the things they changed 1.5 is that you can now do that for your character. So let's see. All of you know that skeletons are skeletons. There's really not much to them.
Bunch of bones.
They carry a weapon and they attack with it. You do know just tactically when you have a bunch of small skeletons like this, they can sometimes ambush you, and that can be problematic. But not ambush you, but swarm you, and that can be problematic.
Yeah.
But for the wraiths, that's where it gets a little interesting. Let's see. The wraiths, what you know is, one, they do magic damage. So anything where you have physical damage protection does not protect against them. They are also resistant to taking physical damage. So whenever you do physical damage to them, they're only going to take half. Other than that, I would say that everyone except Marlowe would also know that they have the ability to if they get close, they can do some pretty nasty things, including tearing your soul apart and doing more damage.
That's it? Just that? I forget. I'm sorry. What was the very first thing? Did you say they were weak to magic or resistant to magic?
They take normal magic damage,
Okay.
but they are resistant to physical damage.
All right, cool. All
But the
right.
skeletons aren't resistant to anything, right?
Nope, and they do purely physical damage. They're just hitting you with a rusty sword.
10.
Yeah.
Do I know?
Yes.
So in D&D, at least old school, I don't know if actually new one does it, but I know blunt damage is better than piercing. Does it matter?
There is nothing like that. It's in Daggerheart, there's only 2 types of damage, physical and magic.
All right, cool.
So who wants to do something first?
I would love to zap at a wraith.
Oh, right. What's the range of that zap?
The range.
Depends which one you're doing.
Let's see here. It would be the
Use your
unleashing
staff.
of the chaos.
Or are you going to unleash chaos?
Let's see here.
Far
Within
range.
Far
So,
range. Mm-hmm. So,
that's probably right at the edge of far range, so it's probably fine.
okay. So roll it. Oh. I got 2 12s.
Wow. You couldn't crit any harder.
No, that's great.
All right, we're about to see crit damage. I think it's the first time we've gotten crit damage, and it's pretty crazy in Daggerheart. So, first of all, you get a hope, and you get to clear stress. Next, I want to ask, are you going to do any of the primal origin stuff to it?
I might be interested in that. So it means I can re-roll any number of damage dice, but I haven't rolled damage yet. And
Yeah. The last one's very good.
and then hit an additional target within range. So yeah, I think I would rather hit the other wraith.
Yeah. I think you can only do one of them. From the looks of it, you can spend a stress to do one of those things.
Yeah,
But,
no, that's fine. So I'd rather hit the wraith.
Okay, so you all see as these bolts of blue energy or whatever energy comes out from Marlowe, going every which direction, but homing in on both sides of this field. To do critical damage, first it automatically does max damage, which for you right now is 2d10, so that'd be 20 damage. Then you roll the damage and add it on top. So go ahead and roll those 2d10 and then add 20.
All right, so that's 15. So that
15.
is 35 to both of them, or 35 to one target? Like, do I roll?
35 to both of them. At least I assume. I didn't read it too closely, actually. Hit an additional target within range.
Sounds good.
I think it just does the damage to the other one as well. So 35 to both. That is their severe threshold. And I actually.
So Marlo, she's like, it's been a long day. I literally cannot even with either of you. And then
3 hit points on each of them with that severe wound. And since it's magic, it doesn't get halved. Also, their severe is 14. Doubling that is 28. If you double the severe threshold, you do an extra hit as well, extra hit point as well.
So it's 4 off.
4, actually. These things are... It hits them with all these blasts of energy that are going crazy. And you see the rays start to dissipate and create these holes in them, but they do slowly close them, barely, as they are hanging on to life.
Or unlife.
Or unlife. Just that action tracker that gives me 1 action whenever I can use it. You can't see that white. Did I miss anything? I think that's it. Oh, for Unleash Chaos, you can spend up to 2 stress to get those back if you want. So you can do it again. Because that consumes it, and then you can spend 2 stress to recharge it if you want.
to recharge the magic attack?
Yeah, the Unleash Chaos attack. Because you can't do it again until you recharge it with stress.
Okay. All right.
Who wants to go?
We'll do that.
All right. Who wants to go next? I mean, not that it's a competition, but it's gonna be hard to top that. I mean, that's kind of rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it would make more sense for me to shoot the skeletons, but I don't care as much about them. Can they reach us?
Oh yeah. Once they go, they're gonna be able to reach someone.
Oh well, then maybe I do care about them. All right, let me shoot one of them, the closest one to us, with my bow. I'm gonna try to knock its head off, its skull off, right in the eye socket. So that would be what? Agility, right? Yeah.
Indeed.
And I forget. Can I to increase proficiency? I need to use hope or stress.
For you, I believe it is a stress.
Oh, I can do it with stress. Okay.
Yep, stress.
But I can decide that after I hit, right? I don't have to do it right now. If I hit.
It says. Yep. It's on a damage roll. So yeah, you do it before you roll damage.
All right, so let's see if I even hit first.
Also, remember you have your focus, Ranger's focus, if you want to spend hope to do that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't have any hope.
But you don't have any hope.
No. I spent it all.
Oh, you have no hope?
He's no hope for him.
But now I have 12. I'm going to have a 12 evasion, so that's pretty good in case things get real. All right, so I got a hope, and it's 14.
14 with hope. Against the skeleton?
Yeah.
Which one?
Whichever one's closest. Whichever one's closest to the person we're trying to protect. Let's say that.
Okay. That's probably S1 there at the top. Skelly to the north.
Okay.
And a 14, unfortunately...
I miss.
Unfortunately for me, hits.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Nice switcheroo.
A little switcheroo.
All right, so I'm going to use 1 stress to boost it up.
Okay.
And, So it'll be 2d6 plus 3, right? It doesn't double the plus 3 damage, or what does it? Is it 1d6 plus 3 twice, or just one extra?
No, the plus 3 is just once. It just adds more dice.
All right. So it's 8 points total.
8. Your arrow flies true as it goes towards the skeleton's head, hitting it directly in the skull, the frontal lobe, as it just flies off of the skeleton as the whole thing collapses.
And which
Oh,
skeleton
wow.
is that? One?
That was the one to the north.
The one that disappeared.
Also, you stressed it out with your attack because you spent the thing. Or you always do once. Or no, you didn't put your focus on it, so it doesn't do the stress. Never mind.
No.
But yeah, that was a roll with hope. As a reminder,
Oh.
I can only act. Every action you all do gives my people an action. I say my people gives the adversaries an action, but the adversaries can't go until someone rolls with fear or misses.
Oh, nice. Okay, so now I have 1 hope, so I could use it later if I want. So, right?
Yes, you
The
could.
road of hope. Nice.
Or right now if you want.
Okay. Which one should I go after? 3 or 2? Are they both supposed to be equal distance from the carriage?
No, the top one's a little closer. You could also move between them if you want, and possibly
Whirlwind.
whirlwind.
I think I'll save the whirlwind in case I need it later.
But for why?
Well, I can only use it once, right?
No, you can use it. I think it takes a resource to use it, but it takes a hope to use.
Oh,
But as long as
Okay.
you have hope, you can keep using it.
I've got 4 hope.
You should probably use it.
Yeah, go
Okay.
for it. But only if you do this and go, I have hope. I have hope.
I have hope enough for both. Okay. Ah, so much for the drama. Okay. I will do the whirlwind. You have to walk me through that.
So first you need to hit one. In fact, you don't even have to spend the hope to do whirlwind until you hit one first. So you make an attack roll. Your attack roll is strength, so +2.
+2? Okay.
Yep.
I got both 4s again.
Again?
I rolled the same. Yeah. And then strength. So that's 8 plus strength is 10.
It's actually the battle axe doesn't. You don't add strength. You just add a straight up +3. So it's actually better. So it's
Okay.
So yeah, 10 plus 3 is 13. So it's going to do minimum 13. Go ahead and roll your d10 and see how much you add to that.
1d10 plus 3.
Yeah.
Okay, 10 plus 3, 13.
Oh, you got it. So
I
you
rolled
just
a
did
10.
26 damage. Are you using whirlwind?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and spin the hope. You don't have to roll anything. It just hits the other one around you for half damage. So, boohoo, it only does 13 damage. As your axe swings around with your large giant arms, hitting the midsection of both these skeletons as they just fall apart into pieces.
Sweet.
Also, I forgot to mention, the counter goes down
10
to
levels below.
1, 2, 3, 5. It was at 8, and now it is at 5 after defeating 3 of them. And make sure you get a hope and you remove a stress if you have one because of the crit.
Oh, yeah, I was already at 0 stress.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel like your character's stressed right now.
I'm feeling pretty good. I took out 2.
So far, all you guys is you've crit more than anything. You've rolled with hope only, and you haven't missed. So adversaries can't go yet. Who wants to go next?
Now I'm afraid I'm gonna mess up the.
I mean, I'll go again. I'll take another zappy at the wraiths and spend some more stress to attack both of them.
Alrighty. Your stress should be pretty high now because you did 1 stress to make multiple targets, another stress, 2 stress to restore the 2 things on that.
Is
I'm
one
failing to talk.
1 stress to restore the unleash chaos.
Oh, I thought it said 1 stress per a. Nope, you're right. I think they changed it. It used to be 1 per token, but now they just made it so it's 1 stress for all the tokens. Cool.
So I should be at 3.
Yep.
3 stress. Okay.
And
Here we go.
technically, you don't need to spend the extra target until you actually hit, just in case you miss.
It's a 13 with fear.
Ooh. But a 13 against the Wraiths, that's going to be close. That's going to be real close. 13 is exactly their difficulty. So you hit.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, we're doing like this game show thing. Oh, 13 is,
Okay.
Alrighty, so go ahead and roll that damage. It's 2d10. Just 2d10.
2.
When you don't crit, it's not as much. Imagine that.
I know.
That would be 10.
10. That is major for them. On both of them. Carnation. Ah! As your blasts go out, the unrelenting force lobs into them, completely destroying the tree line, apparently. Completely taking them out as they dissipate back into the trees. Your blast.
I didn't become a royal mage for nothing.
Good job.
Earned those
But-
qualifications.
She single-handedly took out 2 wraiths. Good job.
I used both.
But you did roll with fear. So I am going to go, and I am going to first spend 1 fear.
this is going to be
with the last
the one skeleton.
You all see the skeleton that was first taken out by Varix. The head rolls forward, reattaches to the bones as it stands back up.
Oh, that's not fair.
No, it's
As
creepy.
well
I'm like,
as as well as how many come back? As well as one of the ones that Kari broke into pieces reforms itself together.
Well, if they can reform, how can we beat them?
As well as I'm going to spend another fear as another wraith approaches.
Well, we need to hold them off. So I guess this is one of those.
they're being summoned or pulled together by the ritual. So it's just kind of a stay alive game, I guess.
Is this like a whack-a-mole situation?
I think so.
Yeah.
For Kari, it is. So I'm going to go ahead and use my actions now. And first, this wraith is going to... It's going to move...
That's the sound it makes. Wee,
Yeah, it goes...
wee.
Oops. Wee. And comes closer to Varix, but doesn't get all the way up to you. But nonetheless, it sticks its hands forward as this filament of black energy connects to Varys. It grabs at you, trying to pull something out of you. It was this moment that Greg realized he didn't have his dice with him. Oh, 1 second. I literally... Where the heck's my dice? Oh, I left it in my car.
You only have 1 set of dice?
Yeah. Gotta have backups.
So many backups.
I've only got 2 sets.
I promised that I would only get 2. I'd have the good DM dice and then the bad DM dice. And then people kept giving me sets. And it got crazier from there.
I can see how one could start collecting them because, like, I got really pretty ones. I got, like, this one that looks like a sunset, and I got this one, it's, like, purple with sparklies in them.
The only thing pretty I have is this little chest full of dice.
It's a mimic!
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. That's a very nice...
Alright. I don't have my dice tray though, so I guess I'll just use the monster manual. That is a natural 20. Wow. That's a
Aw.
good start. This is going to hurt. So 2d6 plus 8 is 12 plus 20. Then I roll it and add that. And that's 2 6s. What the hell? So 40 damage as this thing, the filament connects to Varix and seems to grab onto something as though pulling part of your soul out. Your chest arcs forward as you feel excruciating pain. Yeah. There's 40 points of damage incoming on Varix right now.
Is
Like
that
how
enough
many
to kill him?
HP is that? My severe damage is 14.
That is your severe. It doubles your severe. So right now it's 4 hit points worth of damage.
Okay, so
you do
just
have
2 hit points.
6 armor slots.
Oh.
Worth 4 armor each.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my armor. So I forgot. Is armor? So is that 4 hit points worth of armor or something? I can't remember how it negates.
That's so it's 40 damage. Every armor slot you use reduces it by 4.
Oh.
Yeah. So I would suggest getting at least below double severe, which is 28 for you. So reducing it by 12. So 3 slots.
Okay. Let's do that. So 3 slots of armor and then 3 hit points. Is that right?
And you only take 3 hit points of damage, yeah.
So I'm down to 3 armor
That was 1 action.
and 3 hit points. Yeah, so knocked me halfway down pretty much. 1 hit.
There it is. This one.
I need better evasion. My character in the other Daggerheart has much better evasion.
This one runs up to the Arcanist and will try to hit the Arcanist. Oh, I think that's gonna miss. He where is it? Oh, I guess it just fits. Yeah, so it walks up and goes up to the Arcanist where the Arcanist is channeling, swings its rusty sword at it, and you see like this arcane barrier around the Arcanist as it like zaps the sword. But you can see that it's draining the Arcanist's power as the counter goes back up. Then for the last one, it's going to attack Kari.
Of course it is.
Rolled a natural 1. Let me roll it. It slashes at Akari, hitting your armor, doing no damage to you, and breaking its sword in half. And the skeleton just kind of looks down at its sword and looks up at you. That's all the actions I had available. Who wants to go next? I think
how many times do I get to use Whirlwind again?
as many times as you have hope.
But you have to be
You wanna-
between 2 or more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go between the top 2?
Well, I was gonna go between 1 and 2 skeletons.
Oh, yeah.
1 and 2.
That
Yeah.
work.
Yeah. Usually you might be a little bit out of range, but you're a giant and you have extra reach.
I was gonna say that's only like 2 steps for a giant.
Yeah.
We gotta protect the Arcanist, because if it looks like as he gets attacked, his ability to perform the spell or finish the ritual is hampered. I think that's what the timer's for. So we gotta keep him clear.
So I should swing at number 1 first.
Sounds good.
Or yeah, take them
Sure.
both out if you can. But
I
then
mean, if you hit, you'll hit both.
on the other side of the Arcanist, so you're blocking the Wraith from getting to him.
Keep in mind, also, if Kari is next to the Arcanist, you can use your stress to block an attack by stepping in the way whenever they get hit.
Okay, I rolled. I add strength, right?
Yeah.
I rolled 12 with hope.
12 with hope. That is exactly what you need to hit them.
Sweet.
Just barely hit. Are you going to use hope to hit both?
Spend a hope point to hit both. Yes.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to spend. You just got to hope. So.
Yeah. So I go back down. I'm back where I started there.
Yeah. And how much damage do you do? It is. This time you did not crit, so it is
1d10 plus 3. Is that it?
Exactly.
11.
11. That is actually really close. So the one you attack, the head goes flying off again. It just, someone should tell that skeleton it's best to stop while you're ahead. And the other one, you hit its rib cage, and a few ribs fly off of this ancient skeleton, but it is still up.
Okay.
But you rolled with hope, so who wants to go next? I think Varix hasn't gone in a while, right?
Yeah, but I'm like half a person now. I feel like it would be better to be like, Marlo, get this wraith off of me, because I know the magic's going to work a lot better on that wraith than
okay, yeah.
my arrows are.
You don't have to go in evenly. Like, you can have one person going more times than another person if it makes sense.
Yeah, I need a little magical assistance, Marlo.
So Varric spends his time going, ah!
Help me!
All right.
You don't have to go in order. We can move it, shuffle around, right? So
yeah, someone can literally go 3 times in a row if they want.
Usually
they have like a optional rule to make sure everyone doesn't go too much more than everyone else, but that's for people who aren't used to narrative games, and I think we'll probably be fine.
All right, so I'm gonna do one more combo with the Primal Origin for the extra target, and then the Unleash Chaos, because I've got two more stress things that I can use, and I'm gonna max those out, and then I'm gonna become a.
Just so you know, there's one thing I forgot to tell you guys. And this is probably, you're gonna hate me because this is important. You can always spend a hope to help someone else and give them advantage, which is to give them a d6, add a d6 to their roll. So if you can make it make sense narratively somehow, you can just say, oh, I want to help, spend a hope, help them, and they get an extra d6 to their roll. And you can also spend 3 hope at any point to do some type of combo where you both attack and you're able to add together your damage and stuff like that. So just throwing those out.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that combo and then see what's still standing.
Alrighty. Who are you gonna attack with it initially?
I'm going to attack the Wraith.
Okay.
And Skeleton 4, I guess? Skeleton 4.
We'll first see if you hit the Wraith. You can choose to spend it after you.
That would be so it's the roll, and then do I add a plus on any of that?
For you, it's instinct.
Instinct. Okay. Phew. I hadn't been adding that so far. So, because I rolled a 12, and I know I need a 13. So let's add instinct.
Yes.
So
that'll 14. Do it. So you're going to go ahead and 14 hits. You're going to go ahead and use the stress hit a second target. I said it last time, but it was a long time ago, so just as a reminder, if you do get full stress, you become vulnerable, which means anything that attacks you has advantage. And if you take more stress after you already have full stress, you start taking hit point damage.
Okay. Well, we get to see what that looks like.
In my book, that also means you can actually spend stress after you've already used all your stress, too. It just means you take hit points instead.
All right. We might see what that looks like. Okay, so
Go ahead and roll the damage.
Roll for damage. So that's 5.
Ooh, low roll. But the 5 to the Wraith, that is a minor wound. And then another 5 to... Which skeleton were you doing it to? Oh, shit.
I was going to aim for the one up to the south.
Okay.
4.
Yeah.
4. That guy... That is a... So your bolts go out. Everyone who is looking at your first time so impressed now looks at this time as just like 2 little ones go out and hit the things, but it still seems to damage it. Regardless, as you see it poke holes in it. Pieces of the skeleton bone fly off. The skeleton actually looks really hurt. And are you going to spend the stress to replenish it?
No.
Oh, did you roll with hope or fear?
Oh, hope.
Hey, you get another hope back.
I'm already at max.
Oh, yeah.
What's max for hope?
It depends on your character, but by default it's 6.
So you
I
can't
think
get more
everyone's
than,
just 6.
so
Can
you
you spend
can't
hope?
do more than 6.
Do more damage or something?
Yeah, you can't do any more than 6.
Oh,
All right.
didn't realize.
Yeah.
That way players don't hold on to it constantly forever.
Yeah.
There's a
But
instinct
that's...
to do that.
Yeah. But the... Still, no fear, and you didn't miss, so who wants to go next? And keep in mind, you can tag team.
I'm gonna go after Skeleton 2.
Okay.
Oh, unless Marks wants to go.
Well, I think I need to do something about this wraith before he attacks again.
Go for it.
So at least she softened him up. Maybe that'll help me out because I know it's going to be like half damage, right? So I don't think I have any kind of option.
You can move, by the way. You can move up to close, basically. Which, if I were to like draw a circle around it, it'd be like anywhere within this range as part of your turn.
Yeah, I mean,
Anything more than that, you have to actually roll in athletics to see how far you can get.
I'll definitely move a little bit back, but I don't want to like leave an opening. I don't want to leave the wraith a direct opening to the person.
Oh, okay.
Thing.
So you're just kind of moving
To the side, I guess.
right here.
Yeah, there. Not much, but
Okay.
yeah, because I don't want to leave him open, and then he'll get hit pretty hard. All right, I'm gonna try to shoot him. I'm gonna use
Do it.
hope. What? Okay,
I said do it.
I think maybe. So, how's experience work? Do I spend hope for use experience?
Yep.
And that'll be my deadly aim. Is that a +2 to hit then, or?
Yep. Pretty much.
I'm gonna do it because I need to hit.
Alrighty.
All right. Unless I use hope instead on focus. What's focus do again?
You can, if you have 2 hope, you can do both. But
I think I only have 1 hope.
I'm looking at the wrong character. Ha 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 ha. I was like, you don't cast spells. Yeah. So it just means that you do more damage. Oh no, it means you do stress damage to them.
Yeah, let's just try this. I'm gonna pull from my experiences of deadly aim, of all the years of practicing hitting balloons or something. It's kind of almost the same thing. All right, let's just see if I can hit. Oh, well, I got it. See, 8, 2, 2, 2. Shoot.
Bang.
Damn it. I think it's 12. I don't think that's enough, is it? 12 of
Ooh.
hope.
Someone could spend a hope to help you if they can figure out how they do it. Or tag team.
How could I spend a hope where I am to help?
I have no idea. You can Varix could jump on your shoulders maybe and start firing at things or on top of
What if she's like, on his left, he's got an opening? Or something. Does that count?
Yeah, I mean, anything really works. As long as you mark off Kari marks off a hope, you can add a d6 to your roll.
To hit? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's an extra 2. So 2 on what I got. What did I tell you? Was it 12? So 14?
12. So that does hit now.
Okay.
You must have rolled really bad.
I did roll pretty bad.
Was it with hope or fear?
It was with hope at least, but it was bad.
Oh.
It was an 8. Plus my 4, it was still 12. So yeah. It's not great. So okay, I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna spin a stress. Crank this thing up.
Increase the proficiency.
Yeah. Will help. Hopefully I roll a little bit better.
Yep. So you're doing 2d6 plus 3 now.
All right, so it's okay, I guess. It's 10 points.
10 points. Yeah, you fire at this thing. The arrow goes straight through it, but you see it pull pieces of filament from this ghostly body with it. Not doing as much damage as you may have hoped, but still doing something.
Okay.
Okay, I want to go next.
Go for it.
I'm going to go after skeleton 2.
Alrighty.
And I rolled 19, 20, 21 with hope.
Jeez. Get another hope back, and you completely destroy this thing. It has 1 hit point.
Oh. So, I don't need to roll for damage?
Not really. Not unless you really want to.
6. What the hell? Heck. Sorry.
Still takes it out. You crush it with your battle axe. It falls in half, severed at the spine. Do you want to move anywhere? Or are you going to stay there?
I guess I will move more down, like, to the bottom of... Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was going to go a little bit further down. Yeah, closer to there.
Okay. Cool. Well, you rolled with hope. I get another action to spend, but I can't use it yet, so who wants to go?
I would like to go.
Okay, what you gonna do?
I would like to move next to the ring. But far enough away from Varric that he's not going to get caught in the rain of blades.
Ah. I guess there?
And then, yeah, sure.
I have to look up the range on it. I don't remember.
It is nearby. Throwing blade strikes enemies very close to me.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's a spell casting roll, and D8 plus 2.
It only hits enemies, by the way, so you don't have to worry about it hitting Varric anyways, if you want to be in a different place.
Oh. Okay. About to get pokey.
About to get pokey in here.
Ooh, nope. That's a 6.
With hope or fear?
With fear.
Ooh. Oh, by the way, this went down to 3 because of Kari killing a skeleton. Yeah, okay. That is a miss. Unless you want to use your ability that allows you to double the hope die, but it sounds like that won't help.
Nope.
Yeah, and that takes 3 hope to do as well. Okay. And they are going to go. I am going to spend the fear as the skeletons annoyingly get back up.
Oh, this is getting old.
The skeletons suddenly all turn towards Kari in unison.
Of course they do.
You shouldn't have said that out loud. You're like, this is getting old.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I need to learn to keep my mouth shut.
And they do, this costs 2 action points, and they do their special ability where they do a swarm attack. And they roll a natural 1. They all gang up on you. And just like ants or something, you just kick them off of your greaves.
You should make it like a Three Stooges thing. They all kind of come up and hit each other in the head, bonk each other in the head.
That would be awesome. The Three Stooges skeletons.
I actually am going to say that they all take a stress. They all come at you and they grab at your armor, trying to get up on top of you and stuff. And you just bash them on the head on close range, and you just see you have skeletal arms hanging from your armor and legs here, and pieces of the skeleton are all over you now. But they're not on the skeleton. The skeletons are having trouble moving around. How do I say they're stressed? I'm gonna do cross there. Do a little carrot. They're all stressed. So they're all vulnerable. Basically,
can I whirlwind 3 of them, or I just have to pick 2?
There's no limit on whirlwind. But that was them. The Wraith. Ooh, Marlowe's there now too. I'm gonna give it a 50-50 chance. If it's even, it goes for Marlowe. If it's odd, it keeps on its original target. It walks up to Varex, and it goes up and it reaches out its tendrilled fingers to your jaw, and it just slightly slides its fingers across your jaw. At least it tries to. We'll see if it actually succeeds at that. 20 hit. Guessing that's more than your evasion. On Varex. So, what's your evasion now on Varex?
Mark's
Mark?
evasion.
Oh, sorry. My evasion is 12 currently.
Okay, so yeah, they hit as it lightly goes across your jaw with its little shadowy tendrils. And tell me what the most terrifying moment of your character's childhood is.
When it was attacked by wraiths.
He is a child right now.
Yeah. When I saw my twin brother be murdered by a wraith.
Oh no. Well, that checks
And I'm
out.
like, is this you, brother?
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage. I need that on my soundboard again. I can't find another D4.
You want me to roll one for you?
No, it's okay. 7 plus 1, 8. It does 17 damage, magic damage to you, as this courses through your mind, causing your mind to take all this damage. And at the same time, you can't shake the visions that it put in your head, and it makes you vulnerable. In other words, anything that attacks you now gets a plus D6, or gets advantage attacking you.
So my severe damage is 14, so I'm going to knock this down with 1 armor to knock it down to 13, so at least I take just major damage. Well, I don't want to knock this down to minor, because I only have 3 hit points left, right?
Yeah.
So what do I have to do? So it's how much is it again? It's over 14. Was it 16, 17?
I rolled 17.
Oh, I gotta math this.
What is your major threshold?
It's so my major 7,
14.
severe is 14.
Oh, okay,
So
7.
I'd like to knock it down to below 7, I guess. Or whatever I need.
3 slots to get it below 7. 3 slots would take it down to 2.
I guess I have to do that. So I'll
Okay.
blow rest my armor off, and then I have 1 hit point left. So
All right. You all see that his armor is torn up and buckles are cut. It's
I have
fallen off
glistening fur of muscular chest and moonlight.
with sweat rolling down. That was... And then 2 more of these skeletons. I have 2 more. They're just going to do it again. They're going to try to hit Kari, and this time don't get a -1, but they have disadvantage now. So does a 6 hit Kari's evasion?
No, my evasion's 7.
Oh, wow. So this time they go at you more frantically. Less Three Stooges, but nonetheless, you still kick them off, push them off you as they're trying to climb up to you and get at your face and such. And they fall back onto the ground. Alrighty. That's it. Who wants to go? I'm guessing
do.
Kari wants to go. Oh, no. Marlo wants to go.
Oh,
She beat me to it.
She did? Go for it.
Okay.
You
Okay.
did say it first.
Yep, you said it first. Go ahead. I'll go after you.
I'll try Rain of Blades again.
Rain of Blades. Where are you going to go?
That is going to
Who are you doing it to?
attack the Wraith.
Right. You're the only one who can really hurt it.
Right. Oh no. That's a miss with fear. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm making it so much worse.
My pad actually froze for a bit there. Yeah, you see the blades go out in all directions. Unfortunately, the one direction they didn't go into is the Wraith. And that's fine though. You know what's funny? I'm gonna spend that fear and convert it to 2 actions. The skeletons are just gonna go again to try to once again get Kari. 13 hits Kari,
Yeah.
which means they just do a straight. It's their swarming action. They add all their damage, which is 4, so they do straight 12 damage to Kari.
Does she have
So it's
resistance?
major. Oh, that's right. I subtract 5.
You just subtract 5 straight up. So now it's only.
Did you say it was
7.
12, so it was only 7?
7.
Okay.
You could spend an armor slot to knock it down. Or
That's
what-
minor damage. That's just 1 hit point.
Oh, really? Yeah, you're right.
So I'll just go ahead and take that 1 hit point.
Freaking Guardians. And then the Wraith is going to go.
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
I think I have 2 hit points because if I got minor, I just lost 1 hit point, right? I think I got I'm skewed on my
Okay.
numbers, so I'm not quite
Probably.
a whole 2 hit points now. I'm good.
Well, it is going to go again. And I'm going to do odd is Varix, even is... No, I'm going to do a 1 is Marlowe, 2, 3, 4, it continues on Varix. 3. Yeah, it just wants to continue on the person that started on. But this time, it does something different. The Wraith is going to rush at Varix.
Why, brother? Why? I'm just delusional now because I'm so messed up.
No, it's not going to do it. That's not smart, actually. It's just going to it's just going to pull that black filament to you within you and try to pull out more of your soul.
Oh, is that all?
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
And it rolled a 10. I don't think a 10 hits.
Nope.
So you see the black filament coming. You're freaking out a bit, and you get out of the way as it goes by you.
Nice.
I want to go.
That's it. Yep. You said it first. You go.
Okay, I'm going to do whirlwind. I'm going to go after all three of these stooges here.
Yeah.
that
So
have
first,
surrounded
do an attack. If you hit one, you can do it and hit all of them.
18 with fear. Sorry, guys.
Not that it matters, but they're all vulnerable as well, because pieces of them are missing. So you'd be able to add a d6 to that as well. But you already hit, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Nonetheless, you can do whirlwind if you spend a hope.
That's what I'm going to do.
So go ahead and roll your damage. The main one you attack will take full damage. The others take half.
Just 4.
4. Yeah, you don't get as good of a hit as you'd like, as you just kind of nick the front of all of them. Fortunately, that was enough to take the one down behind you that was already just barely hanging on. You completely crushed the thing. The others take 1 damage each. But killing that guy made the countdown go down to 2. Let's see. I'm going to spend a fear to have the Wraith do its special attack that takes a fear as it rushes at Varix. I have to make an attack roll. Does a 9 hit? I'm guessing the answer is 9.
9.
9. Das ist sehr gut. Fantastisch.
9? No, it's not. No, I'm joking. It's fine. It rushes through you, though. As it rushes at you, you can tell it's trying to go straight into your body. But you dodge out of the way as it ends up across the way over here. Alrighty. That was its action, though. Who wants to go?
Oh, okay.
Tell you what, I'm not gonna go. Would you like to go first, Julie?
I would like to whirlwind these 2 bastards right next to me. I'm just really trying to get them.
Great.
I would say, if you want, you can actually move to the other side of them and whirlwind all 3.
And the Wraith too. I didn't think the Wraith could do. You could get it with physical damage.
It just does
It's
half.
not efficient, but it works.
Yeah. Do you want to do that?
Okay. Yeah, why not? Might as well try it.
We'll do at least something. That's the thing about Daggerheart. If you do 1, unless you're a guardian, if you do 1 point of damage, you're going to do at least 1 hit point worth.
Okay, that's. That
And everything rounds
is
up.
20 with hope.
20 with hope. Nice. That definitely hits. Who are you doing as your main attack?
The Wraith.
Because that does the most damage.
The Wraith.
The Wraith, I guess.
Yeah,
I hear a
alright,
voice
it
in
makes
my
sense.
head saying Wraith. It's the
skeletons
voice
only
I
had
generally
two-
listen
2
to.
hit points.
How do you keep it done?
All right, that hits the Wraith. Go ahead and spend a hope and roll your damage, and it'll affect all of them. Kari
Oh.
must be getting dizzy at this point. She's doing whirlwinding around the. Yeah.
Okay.
I have
Playing
hope.
Diablo
I
2.
have hope. I have hope.
13.
13. That's a good hit. The Wraith is resistant, so it takes half, which is 6.5, rounded up to 7. Up to 7. Oh, 7 is its major threshold, so it takes 2. As your axe leaves the Wraith, sending strains of filament or whatever the heck it's made out of, swinging back around, you completely take out the 2 skeletons with 1 swoop. And that brings the counter to 0. When that happens, after you kill this last skeleton, your battle axe cleaves through it. As you deliver the powerful blow, the ritual ends. The carriage comes falling to the ground as the keystone vibrates with arcane energy. Then, all at once, a soundless explosion erupts from the Whitefire Arcanist, dissipating any last enemies who remain, including the Wraith. The clearing is quiet once again.
Nice.
Yay!
At this point,
Don't worry, I'm all good, guys. I'm all good.
Yeah, I was wondering about
Is there any clothes? They keep ripping my clothes off. I'm
yeah. Varric was pretty close there. Got lucky on those last 2. It missed. Missed. It was a 50-50 chance of hitting you. But now we go back to the treehouse of the Whitefire Arcanist. He invites you in about an hour later. The keystone that you have there sits suspended carefully above a rumbling fire in his hearth. The Arcanist, who looks even older now than he did before, sits cross-legged in front of sits cross-legged in an overstuffed chair. There is an exhaustion in his voice as he speaks. You have fought hard. I'm not surprised, of course. The king keeps good company, I must say. I'm very glad you were there. And then, as a little tidbit, he continues. The keystone will need a week, maybe more, to allow the magic to settle. I'll keep to watch it. I need to watch it carefully to ensure nothing cracks or becomes sentient or anything like that. You know how it is, and in the meantime, after you rest and gather yourselves, have a nice hot meal and a warm bath. I have one more thing to ask of you. And then suddenly, we pull out of the Arcanist home, out of the forest itself, looking at the big sprawling forest below, to view a verdant expanse from above and see twisted stone spires breaking through the tree line in the distance, each with a flame flickering within a tower like a beacon. So there's multiple of these stone structures with flames flickering on each of them. And you hear the Whitefire Arcanist continue. There's a spire just west of here, maybe a few hours' walk. I felt it on the way to the ritual. Its power was strange indeed. The light felt weaker than it should be. I think something might be terribly wrong with the Spire Keeper, and I fear what will happen. If it's the fire to extinguish... Sorry, if it's fire... blah, blah, blah. I can't read. And I fear what will happen if its fire is extinguished altogether. When you're ready, come back, and I'll give you my map so you can make it there safely. It's good to have heroes in the Sablewood again. And that's the end of the one-shot that they provided. Yay!
Did they provide adventure?
They did, actually, provide a follow-up to this that I have not read. But they say you can use the same characters and it can go off this existing story. So I assume it has something to do with this. I hope it does. Otherwise, that would be very awkward.
That would be. All right. Well, we're going to do this now instead.
Yeah. And if we ever get to that or want to do it, we'd first level up the characters. I think they have you level up to level 4 or something like that, but I have to look.
Oh, wow. That's a big jump.
Yeah. You get a lot more domain skills. So those little whirlwinds or unleash chaos, stuff like that. You get you end up with so many that you can't use them all at once. You have to pick which ones you use for the day. But
it reminds me of Magic the Gathering kind of thing, like you're building your deck abilities.
Yeah, it is kind of like that, or like Guild Wars. If you ever played that, Guild Wars. If you ever played that,
I've heard of it. I haven't played it.
Yeah, but the cards should help a lot once you get them. Like if they're in front of you, I think they'll actually help a lot because they're mentioning like you'll get used to just looking at the image, the picture on it, and that'll tell you what it does because you'll get used to just seeing the images, and they're actually really good for that. So people who I've listened to on YouTube say that they actually hate deck building type things actually end up liking this still too. So apparently the cards are very nice. but they don't sell them because, it's in beta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, well, thanks for running us through that.
Yes, thank you.
Sure.
I think that'll end this Daggerheart play test. Maybe we'll do some more at a later date, so we'll see. All right, everybody. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed that, and until next time.
Until next time.
Adios.
When the dice roll high, we touch the sky. But